once again to Studs. I'm Mark Ricardo, glad to have you here. And for all of those of you who have written in asking about my condition, it's pretty well cured up. Thank you very much. Let's meet the ladies, shall we? They're right over here. My line of work, that's an occupational hazard, you know what I'm saying? Right next to me. How about a little taste for 29-year-old fitness consultant, Catherine Derbasek? All right. Next to her, 33-year-old finance supervisor, Linda Edwards. Give it up for Linda. And way down at the end, the 32-year-old owner of a pet-sitting business, Noreen Tangretti. Noreen, describe your perfect guy.
Well, he's got to be Italian.
Sure.
From New York, with an accent, if possible.
All right, Noreen, how about you, Linda? What kind of guy just trips your trigger?
My perfect guy is very aggressive, sure of himself, and knowing what he wants, and not afraid to go get it, and being real sexy helps.
How about you, Catherine?
Well, I prefer a hard-bodied guy who's really into fitness, who can move it all night.
Let's see if our two studs can move it on out here right now. Let's meet Ed and Tom. Bring them out. Ed, good to meet you. Tom, good to meet you. Have a seat. All right. Right next to me, 36-year-old radio advertising exec, Ed Sheftel. Give him a big hand. And next to Ed, 28-year-old pilot, Tom Finelli. Give it up for Tom. All right, guys. Welcome to the show. Good to have you here.
Thanks.
Get a lot of these, you win. Don't get enough, you lose. It's that simple. Fair enough?
You got it.
When you talk to a woman for the first time on the phone, you pretty smooth?
I want to make sure that that she has a good time on a date. So I want to try to find out what interests her.
Okay, and then plan the date accordingly.
Sure,
Yeah? All right, well, we asked the ladies what they thought right after they hung up with you. They talked to Ed for a while, they hang up, what's going through their mind, and here's what they told us. One of them said, his voice poured through the phone and drenched me in lust. Second lady said, he's adventurous, he's exciting, he's Indiana Jones. And the third lady said, attention mortals, Ed, the god of sex, is coming.
He's adventurous, he's exciting, he's Indiana Jones. I say is Noreen.
Right.
Hey, there you go. You get the first one right off the bat. There you go. I don't recall any scenes in the movies of Indy on the phone. What do you mean by that?
He was there. Well, when we were speaking, he was telling me about all his worldly travels. He's been to third world countries, and just and just been all over. So I anticipated a very exciting date.
All right. You get to go again there. His voice poured through the phone and drenched me in lust. Or, attention mortals, Ed, the god of sex, is coming.
His voice poured through me. Oh, his voice poured through the phone and drenched me in lust. I'd say is Catherine.
Yep, right.
There you go. What happened, Catherine?
He just had this really low, deep voice, and he told me about all of his adventures. And I just had this...
What adventures? You're making this guy out to be, you know,
Yeah, he
Indiana
puts on
Jones.
his safari hat, and he goes traveling through all these countries, and...
Are you sure you weren't talking to Groucho Marx? You actually own a safari hat, Ed?
No, actually I don't. I wear a baseball cap.
Well, that's pretty much the same thing.
Or an over-the-line hat.
Okay. Tom, we're moving on to you. The way a woman looks, is that pretty important to you? Be honest.
Not really. I like personality.
Tom.
Looks are secondary. No, I like a woman who projects herself as a lady.
Okay.
Who's classy.
All right, well,
Looks help.
we asked the ladies how you projected yourself, Tom, in the screening room of your date. And here's what they told us. The first lady said, tall, dark, Italian, I found my Mr. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Second lady said, call the cops. This guy's stolen Cindy Crawford's eyelashes. And the third lady said, I never knew what my hands were for until I saw his butt cheeks.
I never knew what my hands were for until I saw his butt cheeks was Catherine.
Yep.
Oh!
When I met him, my eyes just kind of moved right down as he was walking away. I just like, yeah, there it was.
What makes his butt cheeks so great, Catherine?
Well, they're kind of firm and round and hard and just
We'll move on. Tall, tall, dark Italian, I found my Mr. Perfect. Or call the cops. This guy's stolen Cindy Crawford's eyelashes.
Call the cops. This guy's
my.
stolen Cindy Crawford's eyelashes was Linda.
Yes.
There you go. What do you mean?
Well, look at him. He's got incredible eyes. Girls are jealous of those eyelashes. They're like 6 foot long. And
How do you go through revolving doors, Tom?
Carefully.
Yeah? What'd you notice first about Linda, Tom?
Her eyes.
Well, the eyes have it. Come on back, and we're going to find out more about our studs and studettes. Don't go away. Back. All right, Ed, where are you from?
I'm from a little place back east called Brooklyn, New
Oh,
York.
sure. Been there. Hey, Ed, you like it when a woman pays for a date?
You know, I'm a down-home boy. I've only been had a couple of times, and I wouldn't want her to think that, I'd have to put out or something. So
Right.
I prefer to pay
You
the
don't want
first
that
time.
pressure on
I
yourself.
don't want the pressure,
I understand, Ed. You'd rather put the pressure on them.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right. Well, we asked them about their dates with you, Ed, if they had a good time. And here's what they told us. The first lady said, considerate, attentive. This is one perfect gentleman. Second lady said, he put my lips together and taught me how to blow. And the third lady said, rub-a-dub-dub, Ed's alone in the tub.
Okay. He put my lips together and taught me how to blow. That was Noreen.
Yes.
There you go. What happened?
Well, after the evening was over, we went back to his home, and he has several artifacts that he was showing to me from the places that he's traveled to, one of which is a long blow pipe. It's about 7 feet long.
The blow gun.
A blow gun, excuse me.
Oh, boy. I bet you need a lot of suction to get something out of that baby, huh? Are they poison darts, Ed?
You can make them poisonous, but these weren't.
Okay.
Okay, rub-a-dub-dub. Should I move on?
Go on, move on, Ed.
Rub-a-dub-dub, Ed's alone in the tub. That has to be Catherine.
There you go. So you doing a little blow dart thing in the tub? It's just a blow dart. Explain that to me, Catherine.
Well, we decided to go to Vegas, and for some reason he wanted to take a bath.
I take a bath every time I go to Vegas. So was he taking a bath by himself?
Well, I assisted by calling housekeeping and ordering a couple extra bottles of shampoo so we could put it in the tub and make bubbles.
So you're sitting in the tub all by yourself, and what's she doing?
She's,
Come on, 22. Come on, 22. Tom, how about you? You ever go to Vegas on a first date?
I've never been there.
Really? What do you do
Well,
on a first date?
Whatever. I don't really make any plans. I just be myself and let it work.
Okay. All right, well, let's find out if it did work, because we asked the ladies if they had a good time with you on their first date, and here's what they told us. One of them said, it takes a real man to pick out my panties. Melvin. Second lady said, for an Italian, he knows a lot about going Dutch. And the third lady said, one look at that banana, and I knew I wasn't going to eat it.
Let's start with this one. It takes a real man to pick out my panties was Catherine.
That was me.
Oh, my! Well, did you get a Melvin, Catherine? What's,
Well, we went out to lunch. We went out to lunch. We had a really nice lunch, and we were kind of walking around looking in all the little shops, and my eye caught the Victoria's Secret across the street.
Yeah. Good woman.
And I decided that we needed to spice up the date a little bit, so I said, why don't you come across the street with me and go into my favorite store?
Boom. And what's going through your mind at this point, Tom?
A lot.
Here you go.
I'm a little low on my lingerie, and I need to, add a little bit.
Stock up.
Yeah.
Winter's coming.
So I had him pick out a few outfits, and I gave him a private show.
Show me some of the poses you were doing there. years I've been shopping mail order. You gotta go into the store. All right, for an Italian, he knows a lot about going Dutch, or one look at that banana and I knew I wasn't going to eat it. It just keeps getting better, doesn't it?
One look at that banana and I knew I wasn't going to eat it. Was Noreen.
Yes.
Go!
We ordered dessert, and I declined on ordering for myself. He ordered a banana cream torte with kumquats.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel today for some reason. I won't even. All right.
I shared his dessert.
Yeah.
And I was full. I didn't want any more. But
Can't overload on kumquats, make you sick.
absolutely not.
All right, Ed. Yeah. Got to move on here before I hemorrhage. What's your best strategy for getting romance going on a date, Ed? Share it with me, please.
Well, first I'd like to start out with a nice dinner with some red wine.
Sure.
And then after the gal drinks at least half of the bottle, take her to the beach.
Sure. So you're a romantic from the old school, Ed.
I think so.
Well, we asked the ladies if they attended classes, and here's what they told us. One of them said, those butterfly kisses made my heart start to flutter. Second lady said the only thing he turned on was his car. But the third lady said it was a lip lock and hip grinding 6-hour sweat fest.
Wow. It was a lip-locking, hip-grinding, 6-hour sweat fest. Was definitely Linda.
I said that.
Yes?
We went to dinner at a nice little romantic Italian restaurant. And then we went dancing, and that's where the hip grinding started.
And danced and sweated for 6 hours, did you?
Long song. Long.
So what'd you do after you went dancing? When did the lip locking start?
Then he took me to the beach.
And?
And we found a deserted lifeguard station. And watched the waves crashing in. And
Really?
it was a little cold that night, so...
But keep in mind, we're a people of danger. You know, danger excites us.
Okay. So how dangerous did it get, Linda?
Kissed goodnight, and I sent him home.
Boy, sounds real dangerous, Ed.
Yeah.
Butterfly kisses made my heart start to flutter, or the only thing he turned on was his car.
Those butterfly kisses made my heart start to flutter. It was Catherine.
Oh, his heart was fluttering, Catherine. What's the butterfly kisses? What's that all about?
Well, they weren't really long and hard. They were just sort of soft and sweet. just like that. They were just little pecks.
All right. Tom, how about you? You got a foolproof way to get romance going on a date?
If I want the girl to be hanging all over me, I'll usually take her flying. That usually works. Hit some turbulence.
And then they grab onto you for dear life,
That's
eh?
it.
All right. We asked the ladies about your romantic overtures, Tom, and here's what they told us. The first one said, his embrace sent lust waves crashing through my entire body. Second lady said, he wanted passion, I wanted aspirin. And the third lady said, he was a runaway locomotive, and I was his tunnel of love.
His embrace sent lust waves crashing through my entire body. Was Catherine.
What'd you say, Catherine?
Well, I said he was a runaway locomotive and I was his tunnel of love.
I think I can. I think I can. What do you mean?
Well, I kind of made the first move.
What did she do, Tom?
Well, we had coffee at my apartment, and she said, I'd like to kiss you, but I have coffee breath. And I said, I have coffee breath, too. And before I finished it, she was wrapped around me.
Sure. So you're a coffee achiever then?
Very much so. 7 o'clock every morning.
Really? Well, so what happened after you started kissing on him?
Well, it was getting kind of late, and I had a long drive back to San Diego. So I had to have some for the road.
Some what?
Well, a little of both, actually.
There you go, a little coffee and a little cream. Come on back, we're gonna find out which one of these guys will stuff his speedos. Don't go away. who said what about you? I'll give you a heart. We're going to start with you, Ed. According to these three ladies, which one of you two guys is most likely to be able to sing the theme song from the Flintstones, you or Tom?
I'd say myself.
He says Ed. Ladies?
Ed.
Oh, there you go. Why would you say that about him, Catherine?
I think he's the kind of guy that would do just about anything to get attention in public.
Tom, who's most likely to coach Little League, you or Ed?
I'd say me.
He says Tom. Ladies?
Tom.
There you go. Why, Linda?
Well, he's from an Italian family. They like kids, lots of kids, and he could relate to them.
Sure, coaching Little League, that's a nice mellow thing to do. Ed, who's most likely to buy champagne by the can, you or Tom?
I'd say Tom.
He says Tom. Ladies?
Tom.
Oh, my God, you guys are killing me. Why, Noreen?
Tom tends to be a little bit more thrifty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you can get a six-pack for only $2. That's good value. Tom, who's most likely to stuff his Speedo, you or Ed?
Ed.
Ed. Ladies? Oh, unbelievable. You guys are on a tear. Why, Catherine?
Well, I got the impression that Tom had a lot of confidence from the waist down.
All right, Ed, how many hearts you got there?
I've got 8.
Get out! You're a perfect stud so far. One more.
Go for it.
One more qualifies you for a perfect studdom, and of course, there's only one man who can bring out the last heart. Buddy, we must have the perfect stud heart. Wow. Good luck, Ed.
I want that.
Yes. Well, you're well on your way to getting it. Okay, Ed, who is buried in Grant's tomb?
Are you serious?
No, I'm not. Ed, who's most likely to make love in a hammock? You or Buddy?
Well-
No, you or Tom.
Well, I have made love in a hammock, so I'd say myself.
He says Ed. Ladies? Oh, my. I'm getting emotional. Why would you say that, Noreen?
Because in all his travels, I'm sure he would find some exotic place to do it in. Hammock.
What's the most exotic place you've ever done it in?
Puerto Rico.
That's not that exotic.
Yes, it is. It's very tropical and exotic.
So is your shower if you leave the hot air, the hot water on for a while. Tom, who's most likely to wear socks while making love? You or Ed the perfect stud?
Ed, the perfect stud.
Ed the perfect stud, he said. Ladies?
Tom!
Why, Linda?
Well, I think he would just want to get to the good stuff and not waste any time taking off extra clothes.
Here you go. Come on back and find out which one of these guys is the winningest stud. Don't go away. Petty theft. All right, welcome back. Tom, you got 7 hearts?
6.
6 hearts. On any day, that would usually be enough to be in the lead, but not when you got a perfect stud like Ed here. So Ed's in the lead. You can still win, though, Tom. Double or nothing. You tell me who you want to go out with. If she picks you, you get to go and we pay for it.
Okay. I didn't pick Noreen. We had a lot of fun, but no sparks.
Okay?
I didn't pick Linda. We had a great time, and she's really classy, but just didn't do it. I picked Catherine.
Why Catherine? Why Catherine?
It just clicked. Really, we had a great time, and she's a lot of fun.
Okay. Well, if
I
she
love the
clicked-
lingerie.
If she really, with a show like that, you almost want to go back for an encore. If she wants to go out with you again, where are you going to go?
Well, I figured we'd go down to Mexico, spend a drunken weekend in Ensenada.
Very nice. All right. Perfect stud. You're in the lead, baby. Go ahead.
Well, I didn't pick Noreen because when we went ice skating, she kept throwing me down, and I was getting pretty beaten up. Well, actually, we had a great time, but it was more like a buddy type of thing.
Okay.
And I didn't pick Catherine. We had a great time, actually, no particular reason. But I picked Linda. Because basically I enjoy driving 2.5 hours to LA.
Yeah, all right. Well, if she wants to make that drive again, where are you going to go?
Well, I thought first we'd go bungee jumping off a hot air balloon, and then if she's still alive, I mean, if she's still up to it, then we'd go skiing in Lake Tahoe, and maybe.
Very nice. Very nice. Noreen, it was a pleasure having you here. Did you have a good time?
I had a fabulous time. They're both very nice
Well,
gentlemen.
good. I'm glad we did you well. Would you show us who you picked?
Absolutely.
Tom. All right. Now, Tom, you selected Catherine, correct? Catherine, if you selected Tom, you could be off on a fabulous drunken weekend to Mexico. What's it going to be? Lot of good. All right, Linda, it's up to you. If you pick Ed, you and the perfect stud are going to go bungee jumping and skiing. If not, these two are going to Mexico. What's it going to be? Bungee boy! Congratulations. Give her a kiss. There you go. There you go. Noreen, say goodbye to all of America. Thanks for watching. Drive safely.
Check it out. A promotional fee has been paid by the following. At last, nationally advertised nail products at an affordable price. Fancy Fingers press-on nails in clear colors and French manicure. Quality made affordable by Lee Nails. Knows Better, the spray. Relief without addictive drugs. And Knows Better, the gel. That soothes with lanolin and aromatic vapors from Lee. Johnny Cat Firm and Clumping Scoop Formula Cat Litter is multiple cat strength in a 100% recycled box. Johnny Cat Scoop Formula Cat Litter.